I was like, wait a minute, I know what
I love the fact that we kind of coordinated and it wasn't intentional.
I call each one of y'all and tell y'all to work hard.
It's kind of feminine a little bit. So like, I don't know. That's probably why I'm like hell bent on everybody being like, if I hang up from you and I be like, I love you, and you don't say it back, I call you back and be like, oh, so you gonna say you love me? So what if I die? Like that's just me. Like you.
You guilt trip people.
I guilt trip people because I want you to understand. Like, don't tell somebody like if you genuinely care about me, don't let me go my day questioning that because I'm never gonna let you go your day questioning how I feel about you. I want you to be like, she fuck with me, she love me. So therefore, the last time I spoke to her, even if we, I was like, F this, F that, at the end, I love you though. Yeah. Bye. That's just me though. I don't know. I think you just feel it.
They should introduce it. Welcome. This is Podcast United. I am King T, and I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves. We got some dope podcasters in the building. My boy Brandon, we did this again. We did this.
Second one.
But now we're doing it again, and even bigger and better.
Absolutely, my friend.
So I'm King T. Who are you?
I'm Brandon with the Football Fans.
And we're gonna start down there. Actually, we're gonna stop that and we're gonna go to the ladies.
I
make mistakes. I can correct myself. Go pretty lady.
So I'm Davnu. I'm Lust from Love, Lust, and Lives.
I am Love, but I am the Lies and Love, Lust, and Lives. We started off where we create a safe space for women to talk about sex. A safe place, just to...
It's a safe space for us to educationally
Yes.
talk about love, lust, lies, sex,
The
relationships, and even as far as like situationships when it comes to career and your day-to-day life as well.
And we do bring men in to talk about, what they feel about us being open. Like, there's not a lot of women that are open. Just open relationship.
I'm Scotty with the King Teeth Network. What we do, we love to put people's success stories out, use it as motivation for the public, for the next person, whatever they may do. We just love to spread love, spread enjoyment, spread positivity, and that's why we're here today. That's just who I am, that's what we do.
That's Scotty, too high. That's Scotty.
I'm True Nation, and I'm one of the owners of the Midwest Takeoff with my homegirl, my partner, Mila Topics. And we bring people's moments to life. So if you're a rising star or already on or a veteran star, that we put you guys on a platform to get your message out to a broader audience.
Hey y'all, my name is Britt and I am with UT Told. And my podcast basically allows you to have relational advice, financial advice, and lifestyle advice. And to put a nice little spin on it, I try to have guests, mainly males if I can, to be able to bring the unbiased opinion in regards to those different topics. So make sure you guys come.
Hi everybody, my name is Steel Biz. My podcast is Thought Out, what our podcast talks about. We have different ideas, different thoughts, different things that people deal with. It's like a mental health type of thing. We also have a what's going on in the world as far as like eating topics, like what's hot, like we also we read a lot too, so we talk about what we're reading at the moment, and we have guests because whoever's like hot in the city, we try to bring them on the show. We try to have their opposing opinions on the show as well to talk about what it is that they do.
Yeah, I'm EJ Briggs. I'm the other half of Thought Out. I'm your favorite host. yes, we put the 4 topics in the bowl, and whatever topic that the guest picked, that's what we talk about. So there's really no time to really prepare for what we have. It's kind of like just straight off the top, like how you feel, and just basically just me and him arguing.
I can attest to that, by the way. He was like, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, well, we just really started our podcast. We like the conversations we have on our show is like conversations that we have on the phone, like in person. So we are like talking every day, like all the time. So whatever conversation we see that we have on the show is a conversation we've already had or something that we're going to talk about.
Cause it's like real quick, like I would text this dude something that I feel like, oh yeah, whatever's going on, and then I was like, he gonna say something different. Just as I thought.
We appreciate it. We got one more person, and I gotta introduce him a little bit just because he not only has his own podcast, but he runs a podcast network, and I believe it's what, is it 25, 30 podcasts out there now? What's right now? Something aggressive, but we got BK watching the building. Tell me who you are and what you do, man.
I hate that pressure. Don't do that.
Just say you a tough nigga and move on. You know you is. That's all you was about to say.
No, I'll be like, all right, so like, as soon as you say like this, right? I used to say, I ain't shit. I was lying. I really like one of the niggas for real, but I be chilling. Come on. And I'm still like a regular nigga in my soul. You know, I'm just really good at a lot of shit. I'm Watts. I am a podcast producer. I obviously am the owner and run Pro3 ENT, and we do events, we do podcasting. We are getting cracking right now out of the home base.
Come on.
Anything y'all see on my page is more than likely being produced right here at Lounges Content Studio. Shout out to AD in the back. Hey, shout out. So all the shows go down here. We got any and everything that you can possibly imagine. Your perceptive looks, different furniture, move, arrange, create whatever it is that you want to get your look. That's what we do here. We're cranking out live podcasts every month. So there will be 12 live podcasts in the studio audience, which are free for people to pull up to. We do that every month. I'm also the host of the Vertical Clips podcast along with my co-host Bigatron, and then also that music issue, my man A.M. Warren. So a podcaster, a podcast producer, a beer king, a father with full custody. I'm just so many cool things. I'm just here humbly about to shut the fuck up and get into whatever it is that these 5 folks want to talk about, because this was not my idea. I just had space. We appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. Because I never get invited on this podcast.
That part. Anybody want to get one?
So I want to thank everybody who's here tonight. This is a vision. This came to life. It's like, anything else. There's one thing being a visionary, but it's another to actually carry it out. So I want to thank y'all for being here tonight. And I'm a fan of each and every one of y'all podcasts, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And like T-Far, I would talk shit to him. I would be like, man, I see you doing the views. I see you got so-and-so on there. But I love the fact that everyone here has a different platform. Everyone does something different to see. And I love the fact that we're here in Cleveland. And y'all already know our podcast. We talk about it all the time. Like, everyone says that Cleveland can't collaborate. We show them, other love, right? So I thank y'all for coming out here tonight. So I did want to start this off, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the elephant in the room, you know what I'm saying? Everyone if you haven't seen it yet, the Club Station interview with Katt Williams. It went viral, right? So I know I watched it about 8 times myself. And just, the double cup, right? I took some notes. So I wanted to ask everybody here, in y'all opinion, why do y'all think that went viral? He told the truth.
I'm gonna be honest. So the reason why it went viral is because usually when people go on the platform and they voice their opinions about, this I don't like in the industry or this person did that, they become shushed off the name. He went on there, he went on business, he said, phase on love, he said phase on love. He ate those people up, he talked about everybody, and he did not sit there and not speak about who the specific person was. That's why it's a viral for me.
Yeah.
He did what Kendrick did with Control.
Yeah,
he did.
Because everybody get on the song and be like, y'all rap niggas ain't. Kendrick was like, J. Cole.
Yeah.
drama builds viral moments.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, this is the thing, though. Like, think about it. Everybody's always trying to do matters. To try to go viral, they don't always work. That shit works when you're not ready. Yeah, you can say, this is what it is with that motherfucker right there, and that person did this, and then especially when you follow it up. The internet is going,
the
internet everything going and pulling everything up, side by side, to videos of this, and videos of that, to confirm everything that he's saying. Then it's like, oh shit, and then you got nobody coming out and saying, that nigga lying. They all coming out saying, you a hater. Not that nigga lying, you a hater. Or, I'm not going to acknowledge that while acknowledging it. That's stupid as fuck. So when you're doing shit like that, it's all validating the shit that he said.
Yeah.
Nigga, of course everybody going to talk about it. I'm just not calling a 56-year-old man Shay Shay. But that's me.
That's you.
I look at it like, from that whole thing, I feel like he was an underdog, but he felt like he was going to be a big dog later on in his career, which he is now. And all the people who dissed him on his come up, he came back and circled the block and like, now I'm here, all y'all can have it. And that's he said from Detroit when he got Steve Harvey, like Steve Harvey tried to summon him. Same thing with Cedric the Entertainer, tried to summon him. And when you try to summon somebody, sometimes they hold on to it until they who they think they are, and then they become it. All right, you remember you did this? Because I didn't forget. Yeah, that's just how that he rode around with it.
I mean, bro, like, it happens all the time. It's like, you never know who's going to end up being somebody.
That's
true. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
That's realistically speaking. I mean, it's the same shit. Joyner he just did that shit with Karen Zip. Like, hey, remember when you played me out of 25,000 and I was a regular broke nigga just struggling trying to get out of here? Bitch, now I'm this person. So, like, it's like I said, you just can't do people wrong.
Exactly,
bro. Like, and I think niggas get so comfortable with it because that's just the nature of the business. But it's like, there are also people out here who don't cross people and are successful as well. So you don't have to be that, bro. But it's like, you find that niggas will take those shortcuts and cross people and think that they can just step on someone. If I'm gonna step on you, I'm gonna do it the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
44 million views, by the way.
44 million.
44 million views right now.
I think
in 8 days.
Well, I think that not just speaking on his content, but he has a very convincing storytelling way of doing interviews.
Absolutely.
And then he touched on something that people, something that people are like really interested in, the Illuminati. When they start talking about the Illuminati, it's like that draws an audience.
That's a word for y'all.
Because it's something, remember back in the day, people would even say Illuminati online. Because they were scared of what was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, it's a rap song. So, but I felt like he actually had a way of like when, remember Jaguar Wright?
Oh, yeah.
When she did the same thing, the same thing that he's doing, it was calling out names and the same. It's like that whole idea of these people that we really don't know personally are personally fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'll go and tell y'all how it is. And people like Salacious and I feel like that's what made it go viral because people love him.
He did his homework on them.
Especially when you're given the idea of them being a bad person.
But I think that's a common thing with Katt Williams, though. Like, if you ever watch any of his stand-up or just any of his previous interviews, he usually talks about, like, the Illuminati and people within it, and how he spoke on this previous one about, like, just people saying, like, oh, you're a drug addict, or you do this, and you do that. Just like Jim Carrey, people try to portray those types of people as crazy when they speak on certain subjects that most people are going to talk about.
Well, I kind of look at it at a different perspective. As a podcast, I'm be on YouTube a lot. I post a lot. So I kind of look at it how did Club Shay Shay like put this out? Like how did they kind of captivate the audience? Because
first of the year on top of that.
Come on. Well, that was part of it. One, it was the top of the year. But I also feel like they titled it, every clip was titled perfectly.
Yeah, it was.
So every time you seen it, it was like Steve Harvey, goddamn. Like the Illuminati. He, the richest man in the world, what the hell? But it's like, if you're not ready, you can have a 2-hour interview with Katt Williams and nobody really knows what's going on in the interview. Because I've had really good interviews that nobody really even talked about until I put a clip out. And then it was like, I put it out 2 months ago. But then the clip actually got him to to know what was in there
To the
to
patient.
get the meat of it. So it may have caught, and I think it would have did well, probably like 15, 20, but it would have never did 44 if they wouldn't have pieced it out, because I
They clipped everything.
they clipped everything
They
from
watched you do that.
the moment it put out. They put out though, like
It makes you want to watch the whole thing.
you get 2 minutes of Katt Williams talking about Kevin Hart, you gonna go watch that one. So
But it was longer than like it was like the Titanic length. It was like 2.5 hours.
right.
So I feel like the clips are really good because for a lot of the moments in the episode, you got me more involved.
Yep.
People follow me for everything.
You can
They
grab it.
be like, where it's come from? Now you go to the interview. Damn, he's talking about this person, this person, this person, this person. And it's Cat, and I just kept seeing it. And he's going to tell exactly how it is every single time.
He said it. I'm gonna come in and expose all of it. It's the God side and the gay side. That's what he said.
And it was to the point where it was like, he was trying to popular. And as soon as the interview came on, they started talking about stuff that's gossip. And that's what people wanted to hear. So like, everybody like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, at the end of the day, bro, like, this shit all is, I tell you, every day, bro, like, bro, this shit is all strategy.
Facts.
How am I gonna play this shit? Like, bro, like, how do you captivate people the quickest possible? Get their attention, hold their attention, fuck them up out the gate. Like, bro, like, at the point where, think about this shit, as the nigga with the movie podcast, when you watch a trailer for a movie now, you don't just watch a trailer for a movie. In the first 3 to 4 seconds of the 2-minute trailer, they take the best moments from the trailer and clip them bitches together in that 3 seconds. And then trailer starts now. Like, nigga, I just saw all the best shit out of the trailer in the first 3 seconds. But now I want to watch the rest of this shit. I already clicked on it. I was already gonna watch it, but they're doing everything they can to strategically captivate you. To say, I want to see more context of whatever the fuck that was as soon as possible. So like niggas can keep on podcasting the way that y'all, you know, the way everybody do and sit down and hey, such and such and blah. No, get straight the fuck to it. Or take some of your hot moments and put those in the beginning of the episode and bury them bitches in the episode. So niggas gotta watch that bitch to find get to that part. You know what I'm saying? Like it's strategy, bro. Every single piece of this shit is strategy.
Can I say something?
Why you here, bro?
But I mean, for me to be let me be a thought. Like for me, I didn't watch the interview. Like, and the reason why
You watch the clips?
I watched the clips, but the thing about it is that type of stuff doesn't mesh with my personality.
Same.
Like I'm the type of person, like if I got a problem with Brandon, I'm coming to you. I'm not getting on the internet. I'm not doing all that talking. It's like I'm coming, I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? And how I grew up, that type of stuff that Katt Williams did, I've had family members killed, I had friends killed, so that's why that stuff didn't mesh. I felt like, you know, you have a problem with us being men, because what did you solve? You're not stopping Steve Harvey's money, you're not stopping Kevin Hart's money, you're not stopping none of
You might stop
money.
saying.
So,
Who wrote that?
let me take this other perspective. Now, we all say this is Katt Williams' truth. This is Katt Williams' truth, okay? So, and then a lot of people was like, oh, well, Katt is telling the truth or whatever. Think about a time when you was put in a position and somebody came up and said something bad about you. And then let somebody take their side and you thinking like, why are these people believing this? Well, that person told their truth.
No, I get what you're saying.
So-
It's like not going on yeah. But as he said, as soon as he got up there, he said, these people came to your platform. And they spoke about me first. So I'm here to clear the room. So would you clear the room in private? You gonna go, you know.
Well, I can understand that people,
He did it the way they did.
I can understand that people had a problem with like earthquake. Earthquake didn't say nothing about him. He talking about earthquake can't breathe. He talking
That's
about
what they're saying.
You know what?
Like when you go on that homework, earthquake was at the house like, he didn't take out their leader. He went down their own side.
He talking about
Guilty by association.
and then he talking about Ludacris and the Illuminati. Come on now.
That was straight, right?
Come on, listen.
Hold on, who believes he was telling 100% of the truth though?
Oh, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
It is not though. It's not 100%
There's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
He read 3,000 books in
Come on, really listen to what he's
But
saying.
that take away if he didn't read 3,000, he could have read 2,000.
No, he didn't.
And very accurate.
My nigga, not possible.
It's not freaking possible.
My nigga,
It's not possible. And you want to know the main people? You want to know the main shit I was arguing online about that? People that they read a whole book. They read
So I'm not getting past 5. I promise you, I'm not. With working, we're trying to do this, and at least going out like 2 to 3 times a week. I'm not getting past 5 books a month.
But he's 10 kids.
No, he said he did that when he was a younger person. Y'all think he's doing that now? He said when I was going to school, I'm not saying agree. I'm not agreeing with you.
It's not even 200.
But you got to think about it. He, as a kid, he wasn't paying bills. He wasn't doing that. He was a kid. He was
school.
He wasn't. I'm not saying $3. I'm not saying $3.
Not even 1 year per day is possible.
Exactly.
No, my nigga.
He made sure to say novels too. He made sure to say novels. He made sure to say novels.
He was reading the Avengers, nigga. That's different. Well, I heard he said novels.
Yeah, now all I heard is he read that encyclopedia. Or he probably meant he never finished those books. Because you can read you can start reading like a couple pages out of your book.
I mean, unless he's Flash, I mean, he can be
You see that run? You did go with
No. And you know what? The thing that got me about the whole interview is he started about, I'm not trying to say anything. We know dead, you lying about that. Because we know right that his kids, his cells with the roof. You got to start adding into that. And that's my thing, like, people understand, like, when you're podcasting all together, you're there for the agenda. I don't care what you do. You either clear the room or clear the air, whatever, okay, yeah. But you, trying to turn the back, you know what I'm saying? You trying to sell something. So, I mean, I got from that, it was a master class in marketing, you asked me.
That's what I said. That's what he comes every year. He does a 100-show tour every year. That's true. Like, I go to his tour. He's on tour every year.
But he spits on stage too.
But he's amazing.
He said they're building bunkers. Where they playing? What we gonna do? They gonna leave us. I believe it.
Just how many books on there? That was the only thing
I agree with Eric. I don't think it was like the biggest code of ethics I could try to make it. But you know, if it just
if you come at me and on a platform, right, and I come back on you on the same platform you came at me, I gotta be ethical because.
But everybody can come at him on the platform though. Like
the 3 people he did.
It was literally like 3 people that caught strays.
It had to be a reason. It had to be a reason. I don't feel like people just.
What I'm saying is, it's like I'm not saying that it's a good or bad person. I'm just saying that wasn't even part of the idea what he's trying to do. So when I see people online like worshiping, like, oh, I'm gonna live my life like this, like you scared to you ever show Super Bowl? When they got
the 2 Wandas messed up. He said, no, I messed with Wanda Sykes, but the other Wanda, he cleared it real quick. So nobody told he knew the people he was talking to.
And he put respect on Bernie name.
I watched the interview with Wanda, the one that he had with the Wanda that was talking about.
Wanda Smith
was very disrespectful.
Wanda Smith. That's the radio lady. Yeah, that was the radio. Oh, yeah.
And so,
go ahead.
No, I think another thing too is about who the person is and how popular they are among them.
That's true.
That's how people take to them. Because I'm gonna give you an example. Now tomorrow the Book of Clarence come out, right? Now there's supposedly a 9-minute song with Jay-Z and D'Angelo, right?
Yeah, I heard.
So now nobody hasn't been talking about D'Angelo all last year. Now watch when this song come out. Everybody gonna be talking about how D'Angelo's a legend. People are gonna be like, oh, they're gonna be praised.
But that's not true. Nigga, he done did 4 songs with Nas and they all suck dick with him.
D'Angelo has been doing music recently. Nobody has been talking about D'Angelo. Now,
how does it feel?
I'm sorry, I'm 27.
Like, no matter if rappers die, no matter what happens, it's always 2 weeks. And depending on who the rapper is, you may get half the month, but you don't even get the full month. No one does.
It's too much shit.
It's too much content. People putting out, okay, respect, and then it goes away to, oh, that's the new hottest song, and they forget you. So,
I don't know about they forget you.
I'm not gonna say totally forget because the people that's involved don't, and they bring you back up.
I think people be losing themselves off the hype. Like, I think people be like,
I feel like the blue takes effect.
I feel you.
Blueface, baby.
You made that man look up pretty good. I like that.
It's a Blueface.
So let me ask y'all this. I do want to ask this because I seen it, they talked about on Burst Club. They said 2024 is the year of exposure, the year of exposure. Now, I want to say the man who will not mention his name, you know what I'm saying, ended on 2023 with that. But now we're going to 2024, Katt Williams special. I mean, not special, but the interview or whatnot. Do y'all feel like that's where the media is going?
Yes.
Yes.
But exposure was
I love that she's
during the
saying that.
pandemic, though. I feel like it was during the pandemic, so they're like.
But it's a whole nother level now.
But it's like.
They were showing the agenda behind the closed curtains during the pandemic. And now it's all out in your face right now. Like, hey, we about to do this, we about to do that. Look at all these rich celebrities buying bunkers, bro. I'm sorry, they're doing it for a reason.
It's tricky.
That ain't tricky.
I can make a bunker.
2 plus 4 equals 8.
Hey, brother.
8 means infinity. It also means like karma manifestation. It also is supposed to open up people's minds to what they don't naturally see. So I don't only think it's just because of what's going on in the media, but I think spiritually, like that's just what's going on. Like it's year 8, and then next year's number 9. It's been a cycle, and then we into a new cycle. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, what
We
do
all know the world's on fire, so that's not
The
good.
world.
Right.
Yeah, the world is definitely on fire.
We all know this was coming to an end. They was waiting on something else. No, they worried about the world. Obama just told us, nigga, leave the world behind. Nigga, shit's I'm about to go and get it in.
That was not a good movie, dude.
What?
I'm sorry, that movie
I was
was good.
thoroughly enjoying myself until the fucking last act of the movie, and I was like, oh, this is
Oh, the ending was
The book isn't just
the ending was
I understand. They both ended back.
Yeah.
But the day after tomorrow, leave the world behind. All these is like preparation movies. For what though?
I don't know.
Okay, so it could be from
As
as
a
conspiracy theorist, what the conspiracy theorists say is, you know what I'm saying, these leaks, nigga, breadcrumbs with information and things that they are planning to do and put in place.
Yep.
We get acclimated to that shit. We get used to these disaster movies. We all like it, but we also, then you got the other conspiracy theories talking about the shit. It rotates around through the public knowledge. Everybody kind of hears about it. It doesn't happen immediately. Niggas kind of keep it moving. Then eventually shit starts to fucking happen.
Yep.
And niggas don't.
They pre-programmed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they preparing niggas, mentally throwing it out there.
Right.
We're about to do this.
They just said Russia, Asia, all of them, and Africa all come into alliance, and the dollar bill is going away.
Okay.
Most people don't even carry cash no more. They carry cards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just gotta figure out, is the world ending, is the currency ending, or is
It's gonna be currency.
you know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of different things. Because if the world ending, we might as well just keep it. If currency end, I'm gonna just figure out the next one. No, but this is what I'm saying.
The world is
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. Our dollar will only hold value here.
Right.
And then at the same time, if that shit goes and everybody else say, fuck y'all dollar, we ain't fucking with it, then it don't mean it crashes. Nigga, we can't, you think, who you gonna call Africa? Let me get some of them fucking.
So do you feel like the world is
Nigga, like, what the hell you gonna do?
That's crazy.
You said, like, we just out here. What I'm saying is, nigga, if the money goes, the world goes, from our perspective, is what it is, bro. It goes away from what we know. But what we know isn't what was always here. But think about it. No. What I'm saying, though, bro, is it's gonna be there's always been some type of structure and form. And when that shit crumbles, everything crumbles with it. So it's like right. So if the government got shit on lock, but we can't put UFOs, the end of the world, and currency all in the same sentence. Because that's 3 different natural disasters, my boy. That's 3 different things. But that's the kind of shit that they low key take for this plan. They gonna take the thing. Because if all that shit go nuts at once, bro. What the fuck?
So the alien is fucking with the currency. You know what I'm saying?
But I remember when like $15 on your pump, when you pump gas.
But that is already.
No, I'm going to go back to how you said disasters though, because is it technically 3 different natural disasters?
No!
Right!
No, it is.
Taking everything else too, like it's technically not 3 different things. It could be one tied into the.
But do you see how you just tied
Can I ask a question?
3 different things happening that
I'm glad
never
y'all
happened with us?
Is it not true?
At the same time.
3 different things, or is it just one thing that makes you think it was 3 different things? The media is there to make you think it's something when it's not.
Did y'all see the new Alien one? Did y'all see the new Alien one today that came out?
Yeah, movies can make you think about aliens. They got us fucked up. Oh, because if they got the currency, they gonna blow the world up because they got a nuke, right? I'm telling you.
Nigga, think about this. Think about this, bro. Hear me out. Hear me out. Listen. I don't even like Listen, if you woke up tomorrow, you turn your TV on. And the TV says, nigga, the aliens is here. And you see it on the fucking
goddamn, I want
the
that shit.
aliens is here. You know what I'm saying? If you see it, it's like the aliens is here. These niggas is blowing shit the fuck up, right? That's step 1. Then step 2, nigga, you open up your bank account, nigga, and you had $1 billion that bitch the day before, your shit is at 0 today. So now, nigga, the aliens is here, your money is gone. Then we were behind all communication shows. And it is impossible to reach anyone outside of what the next building. That is scary. That's I ain't gonna lie, if aliens came, I'm not taking my bank account. It's time for war.
I'm real quiet because I'm from Jamaica. I'm thinking about my family.
Then you see the aliens on the TV. Then all the communication.
We got our subject, y'all.
I think it died. Is it recharge or batteries? What's out?
Well,
I got batteries.
He's not got that. That's why this is this.
That's a fact.
That's what's up.
He ain't said what I got.
No, that's good.
All that like information, alien by brain.
If there was an alien invasion, I wouldn't try to be friendly with them because you think just because they come to our planet, anytime somebody comes to somewhere else, especially being here, they try to take over. So they come to conquer something.
No, you're right. We gonna be real.
Sorry for white people.
Like think about it.
They really might be helping us.
What if the aliens just ain't got no TV? So they come here. So all the niggas that be here, right?
Come on.
They gonna low-key be like,
Oh, nigga,
So,
we can negotiate and they can give us the money.
You think about what the aliens are. You want to hit 3 bits. I'll let you do it first. Somebody got to be the gimmick to do it first.
You know what? You know I don't believe they touch down. Because
okay, I'm gonna listen to what you mean.
they really don't.
I don't really mean by touchdown like
Really.
But she did go through first.
I don't think they hear it. Because
they definitely
and then when they're here and they're not running shit, how do we not have that information yet?
They are running it.
No.
You don't think they're not running it?
I don't believe they're running it.
There's a hierarchy to everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Like after the president, who is it?
When did they go?
Okay, my family don't practice.
It's not a weird, it's always.
But I know that.
I believe it, I'm with you. But I don't believe they took over.
We're actually, they're actually real spiritual religions.
You know there's more.
But you know, but white culture is
demonized.
They did like how I don't know if you guys like watch TV. We talk about Papa Lefa in real life. Kind of demonize him, but that's not who he is. Like, more of like a messenger and a pathway through to like stuff like that.
Look in museum.
Yeah, right. It's like we all believe in what we believe in.
We are how you refer what you believe in.
I believe that.
That's what we are.
Or good.
Find out where you're from. You find out your heritage.
All right, we back on. Yeah, we good. We good. All right. I love getting this conversation. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I love the fact you got different minds. You know. So we'll get back to aliens afterwards. We'll do a separate episode. You know, we'll come back. It's a good one. It's a good one though. You know what I'm saying? I might title this alien. You know what I'm saying? Invasion.
That's how it's going on.
No, the aliens is here, bro. They wasn't in my game, though. They be here.
I think they came. I think they came through and see what was going on.
I mean, if so, they was at the mall because they was trying to get sweet in his face. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what do aliens like, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Like I said, like, look, I was watching TV.
Katt Williams
Looking around
to ET.
everybody.
Here we come back to it.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I mean, hot topic.
I did not get about this. Be quiet. Go ahead, bro.
Call me. I'll get a contact about aliens, bro. I need a gas card.
No, come on, listen, we'll bring everybody together after work. We'll, hey, want to do a separate joint? We'll do that. You know what I'm saying?
This is what happened. This is Katt Williams.
Hey, listen, and that's what I love about that episode because it did touch on a couple of things. We're gonna do the same thing in this joint, so appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I did want to talk about in Cleveland. Let's talk about Cleveland. All camera truth talking about, you know what I'm saying? You do it for the world, you know what I'm saying? Let me ask y'all opinion because we're all Cleveland now, right? When it comes to Cleveland, y'all feel podcasting is a little bit different than, say, Atlanta or New York or whatnot. In y'all opinion.
It's a lot of clickage here.
Here?
In Cleveland?
It just started here.
Podcasting, no. Podcasting, no. I thought you meant like in general for like content creation.
No, we're talking
No,
about
it is split this year because a lot of men don't give us women any, you know, we can't be in a
My
woman.
partner is a girl. My partner is a woman. Yeah. So,
But we're all
women. It is hard for us to be in a room with you men.
How?
That's what we talked about yesterday. There's a lot of us women that do the podcast. It's hard for us to be in there unless we know one of you guys. But it is hard for us to get in there.
that mean?
Right, yeah, hold on.
Yeah, but we don't get that.
I don't understand.
It is, I can't just call you, T, and be like, hey, can I get in the room with you? No, I can't, because, you know.
Why not? It's the question. That's what I
Because
was
we're
hearing.
women, I don't know.
Okay, but what about this?
Okay,
No,
no,
like I was
let's
saying,
play.
when a lot of guys reach out and contact a guy, whether it's business related or whether it's like, hey, I want to get a partnership, or hey, I want to have the experience, I want to network, I want to do this, they don't know shit for this. A lot of times. It's never the fact.
They try to take you out on.
Yes. Every time I talk
I don't miss business with pleasure. You can't do that. A lot of people don't got those more valuable. That's
And
crazy.
especially here, a lot of men would rather sit here and try to date you, lie to all you think, and they don't want to.
Yeah.
We opposite of that.
Because
I'd rather be around.
days, we're like, we don't want that. We want somebody with us. We don't want you.
Not even trying, because it's a lot
That's
of
crazy
men
to
like
me.
me on this panel, so not even trying to disrespect men, but a lot of times y'all see a pretty girl and you just assume you know. And be like, oh, you're a girl.
I disagree with that.
I see what the part of it is. I mean,
I can't think like that.
my partner,
Obviously, like us and your platform today. Yeah,
She's super smart.
we appreciate you guys both. Cannot go all. Anybody that wants to be a guest in our platform. That's why Serena started to come. What are you here for? Are you here about to talk about relationships, or are you here to talk about having a relationship with me?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that come and want to be like, oh, after the podcast, well, can I take you off? No.
There's two ways how I do it, because my partner is a woman, right?
Yeah.
So when I know you have three beautiful girls right here, women, right? So sometimes if I come up to you and give you a compliment, it can look like a flirt, or it can just be a compliment to me. So instead of me like asking you on the show, I was like, hey, Mila, I want them on the show. They got something to talk about, but I don't want it to seem like I'm flirting with them. Can you go reach out to them?
That's not
Yeah,
that's a little bit weird. So do you see what you did there?
I sent the girl so you won't think.
Why
Come on.
can't
Because y'all assume. Women assume. Women still assume.
I think that is.
What this looks like, that makes sense. We just explained our experience. I mean, you said something completely separate from that.
Yeah, this is how I see it. I saw it like that.
So, what I think it's two things, right? One, you are a new podcast,
Yeah.
so that's going to take some time for people to respect,
Yeah.
flat out. So that's going to be, you're going to get people who don't respect it and still want to be on your podcast. I get that. I got that yesterday.
Yeah.
So you're going to get that. In experience, I feel like it's the second one. You'll figure out you won't waste your time on those people. So then you'll get closer to the people that actually take you serious, and then more of them will show up. So it'll be like a transition, but that comes with doing it a little bit longer, taking some days where people aren't really rocking with it, take some days where you sit there and they may not show up. I did. I mean, people still do that to me. Where they don't show up. So what I heard was growing pains. But you're in it. And it is the female version of growing pains. Because I had to wait till I was a certain level to even ask. They was not trying to be on my platform at first. Because I wasn't trying to flirt with them. I was trying to straight business, and it still wasn't getting across that I was being professional until they see my work. So as the work becomes the actual speaks for itself in the brand, because there's actually a podcast in Dayton that's all female, and they get some of the biggest black male like entertainers on their platform, and it's surprised because it's like, yeah, I definitely can see where you're coming from, but I also can see when the brand hits and the platform and experience, y'all be able to maneuver through that like it ain't nothing.
Yeah, and it's also hard because it's a sexual platform where how we educate women about being sexual, but of course they always assume
Their brains can't
we're talking about sex and we're being dirty, we must be in that, we must be whores. It's not that. We educating, women that have a sex drive.
We're okay. Horrible Decisions is the biggest female podcast in the world. Horrible Decisions, and that's all about exactly. They're 10 years old, and it took them 3 to even get noticed. So, especially with sex, because it's very.
You're assuming this, man.
Every day. But it's gonna happen everywhere. Until you get respected.
Specifically here, because I was, specifically here, the way that a lot of conversations go and the environment is just.
And that's why we got you here.
me,
That's
know
part of
that.
the
and for me,
environment
it's
you
my
gotta
race
build.
also, you know, like it's hard for me to go into any type of, you know, like being Asian, I'm appreciating being accepted by Cleveland. You know, I just moved here, so it's just, I can't get into the Asian world because they don't believe in this stuff. You know, so I appreciate you guys for doing this.
No, we appreciate you.
And maneuvering and learning, because we're like new too.
Yeah.
And what have we learned about the guests that are not going to show up? The people that ask us.
Right.
Right. But the people we ask, because we know the type of people that we here for the show, they're definitely going to show up. But if somebody asks, I'm like, yeah, they not coming. And what?
It's crazy because the people that we ask, I mean, like some people, like some of my friends, I'm like, come on. Like, I'm coming, and they don't come. Like, they come, like, you're my friend, we're here.
That's
Right.
a situation with my friend who, asked me to go do something with her yesterday, and then I show up, and she doesn't show up, and I'm like, do I look like somebody freaking stand up? Like, what's wrong with you?
I lost a lot of friends being in this field.
Yes.
They don't believe me.
I had to.
I'm
You lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of friends.
But your friends.
I lost a couple friends being new to podcasting because you go to people at other events and they be in their own field and you'll support your friend, but you gotta realize you've been their friend and they haven't been yours. And that's something that I learned that hey, I started something and hey, I'm inviting you onto my show because you already have a platform. I've been supporting you for years. But then you come here like, hey, come on. It's always an excuse. It's always, what time? Or, I'll be there. Don't show up. But these are the people that I call friends. So I looked at it like, dang, all right, well, I see that I've been your friend. You're mine. Instead of me causing confliction, I just remove myself and I don't cause beef. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, you stay over there. I'll stay over here. I see. It's just that. It's only that, and you don't get more than that. And that's because people want you to win, just not over them. You know, and that's
It's so different here. It's really different in Cleveland here. Like being when I was in LA for 7 years, like everybody supported everybody. Come here, it's hard for people. I think the most person that supported was me. He came to all my fashion shows. Every single thing. Yes.
I thought I was tripping.
Yes. So I, he's been there for me. Like when we say we're gonna be here, we're gonna be here. Like we told him we're gonna come. We're gonna try our hardest to come. We plan to come. We plan to support. We plan on supporting everybody in Cleveland, and we will support everybody in Cleveland. I don't know about everybody else.
I think we gotta change that though. We can't support everybody in Cleveland because everybody in Cleveland ain't gonna support us.
That's
But once we start that though,
No, we ain't trying to start nothing new. We trying to start building on, because you know why? Because you gotta get some energy from somebody. So if you giving out all your energy, who give energy to you? I'm gonna give it to you. Exactly. But if you go off and try to, I'm saying everybody. If that person over there doesn't want to give you the energy like I would give you, you go give your energy over there, come back. Now I gotta give you energy, and you have it.
I know, but what if you keep telling them, like showing them?
That's wasting time. What time? You said there's bunkers. What we doing? We trying to get somewhere. No, second.
Well, this is my first.
But that's why I'm like.
So we stop supporting them?
No, just don't be upset. And I think
I
you get upset and then you stop supporting.
because it's like my karma, like, if I'm gonna keep supporting, because I got a good heart regardless, I'm gonna support you. And then one day, maybe the 10th one, you might come, I might change your mind, but
Right.
then
What
you
you're
know,
not is
but
you give people too many opportunities, and we talk about this all the time. You are, even though you are in the eyes on the group, you have a very good
because I believe in everybody,
They don't
you
get
know?
two chances with you.
That's it.
I think one of the biggest differences, or one of the key things is just the value of integrity. Like, that's one of my strongest and one of my favorite core values. Like, when you're trying to do the right thing for the right reason, because it's right to you, then you're going to walk in that path.
Yeah.
So that, to me, that just means there's not enough people like us with that kind of integrity. We just need to find people like us and give that energy.
Yeah.
I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just want to say something too. Like,
He keep raising his hand.
I appreciate y'all letting us know how y'all feel, how y'all feel and everything. And when we do our podcast, one thing, and I tell him all the time, one thing I always feel good about is when people come on our podcast, how they feel comfortable, especially with women. The women always say, like, man, I feel so comfortable and appreciate coming on our podcast, because when we do our podcast, it's about business. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, ulterior motives or nothing like that. Because, like, if you watch any of our episodes, I'm real big on women empowerment. I was raised, my mama raised me. Even when my father was in the house, but I have an aunt, my sister, and everything, so I'm real big on that. But just to kind of go off of what T said too, I feel like this might sound harsh, but I always hear people always say like, "Oh, we all need to work together," and I don't agree with that. And because a lot of people don't have your same work ethic. I don't think a lot of people need more work. I think you could be cool with people and not try to sabotage people. But I think when people when people say that we all need to work together, I don't agree with that, because like I said, we all don't have the same work ethics. We all don't have the same personality.
Core values.
Same values and everything.
I don't want to be nobody who don't like their mama. And people don't like their mama. There's people I know who don't like their peoples, and I love my people. Exactly. Exactly.
But there's a lot of studies that show that there's a lot of black men that disrespect women and come up because they don't really like their mom.
Exactly.
Because their mom has never been a good example.
Or don't take care of their kids. They don't like their mom.
Yeah, because their mom don't, because they watch their mother in these failed relationships that don't know how to deal with men, don't know how to deal with different types of relationships as far as with him, because she's trying to teach him how to be a man, and she's like, all you gotta do is be a man, you gotta be tough, because it's like they don't have this family dynamic or the situation.
But I love that you guys do a podcast based off of mental health, because I was just recently having a conversation with a friend about just how black men don't have that safe space. When you're in a household, you need to be able to cry, do a backflip, whatever it is that you feel like you would want to do as a boy, be that in your household. When you go outside, understand nobody gives a fuck about you when you leave your house. So you have to be a man. You gotta be masculine. When you're in your house, you need that safe space. And unfortunately, a lot of black men's brothers, they're in that safe space.
It's sad that we say a lot of black men. But it's sad that we say a lot of black men's mothers. I ain't no father.
Because it's not the fault.
Because they ain't
my dad. My parents been married 50 years. My parents been married 50 years. My father.
Yours were.
Yeah. And it makes me understand when I see people to give that, what I said about a lot of guys don't have that, because a lot of guys be like, I'm tough, I'm a man, you know what I'm saying, I want to fight because I'm aggressive. That doesn't make you a man, you know what I'm saying? That don't make you a man, because a lot of times we confuse that because we don't have an older man to teach us.
Yeah, so you're the minority when it comes to having a healthy two-parent household. The majority in our community, they didn't.
Yeah.
So that also helps with.
And there is some direct negative effects of that.
There
You know
are.
what I'm saying? Because that's where we need therapy. That's what
But when you say we need therapy, though, how many times in most black households you might have walked to your mom and dad and you might have to feel depressed?
And that's why it's like, oh, I think you go big girl.
We don't need
I'm just gonna share something.
Not 12, but
I've been seeing a therapist ever since the 90s. I'm seeing a therapist now. So, you know, you do have, you know, even though it's a lot of taboo, especially in the black household, it's always, we'll pray about it or go to church and talk to the pastor and everything. I thank my mother so much that she recognized that I needed help, that she didn't want to see anything happen to me, that she actually was like, well, I'm taking you to go talk to somebody. Even though my father was against it, because my father was deep into the church and always, you know, talk to the pastor and everything. And me talking to a therapist and seeing a therapist or whatever has really helped me, especially with me raising my son. I know how to be a lot more vulnerable, and like me and my father, we grew up in the same household, but we didn't have a great relationship because my dad didn't know how to be. He knew how to be the father that he was raised, and sometimes that just don't mesh. So you have to. Being a parent is like one of the hardest things because it's like there's never really a correct way to be a parent. Right. You're always trying to find different ways to be a parent. And so like with me raising my son now, it's like if my son tells me I'm doing something that bothers him, I'm like, okay, this bothers him, he told me it bothers him, let me find something else or whatever. It's not like, well, you know, you're a child. Yeah, you know, so I'm learning how to listen to my son, to talk to my son. It tripped me out the other day because my son was just at home and my son just was like, I love my life. Wow. And it was just like, that's beautiful. And it just kind of like shocked me because, you know, I didn't grow up, you know, seeing or listening to that or hearing that type of stuff. It was just like, I hated my life. But just to hear my son say that, and he's only 8 years old, it was like, wow, so, you know, I felt kind of, you know, proud as a father, but, you know, I'm just doing the best that I can.
Shout out to the real fathers out there making it happen.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good father. He's a good father, yeah.
But, you know, in my culture, like, growing up, I didn't have a dad either. You know, it's not just, you know, like, I didn't have a dad, so it was growing up with my mom, and all she did was, I was depressed too, but my mom didn't know, she didn't care. That's probably why I don't care now, I guess, I don't know. But she would always just throw money, like, go shopping, go shopping, go shopping. That was my growing up, you know, that's why my mindset is sort of messed up now. It's just like, when my kids are unhappy, go shopping, go shopping.
So if I see you at the mall, I know something wrong.
Get her out! Why did you do that? Come on, get her! Give me a hug! Give me a hug!
That's what my mindset was. Asian families, we don't hug. We don't say I love you. We don't say that.
Jamaican families.
Yeah, we don't. Like sometimes I don't even give my kids hugs because it's not what you do. Yeah. So it's hard. Like I don't get no love, and that's probably why I'm single because I don't really like to love anybody. You know, I like to cuddle sometimes, but I'll be forcing that shit on people.
You better hold me. You better hold me.
When it's good, I love you, but if it's not good, I love you. You know, like, cool. But you know, but the thing is, they told me they love me, but I don't know if you know this. When I hug you guys, I'll be a little.
Thunderstorm.
Yeah, but we don't. Not in America without no dad.
But they were more like that.
We came from the war.
Like with my father, my father would try to be funny, like oh, you know this is a joke, cause I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But Jamaica, they're not like that with the boys.
My dad's kind of feminine a little bit, so like, I don't know, that's probably why I'm like hell bent on everybody being like, if I hang up from you and I be like, I love you, and you don't say that, I call you back to you. Oh, so you don't say you love me, so what's my down? Like, that's just me. Like, you
guilt trip me.
I guilt trip people because I want you to understand, like, don't tell somebody, like, if you genuinely care about me, don't let me go my day questioning that, because I'm never going to let you go your day questioning how I feel about you. I want you to be like, she fucked with me, she loved me. So therefore, the last time I spoke to her, even if you know, I was like, F this, F that, F N, I'll let you go. Bye. That's just me, though. I don't know.
Look at that.
That's what it is. We just, man, I wonder if love me forever. But they never told me they love me. Never, but I knew they love me.
Like in the morning, we get ready. We not talking. Ain't no good morning. Ain't no conversation. We just talking when you talk.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're talking when you talk, but then it's like, okay, but I'm buying this, I'm buying that, I'm sending you to school, I'm a coach.
You got
Yeah.
one house.
Right.
You better be happy.
You're moving my watch.
Yes. Community is family. Like when I grew up, like I had a black family, kind of family I grew up with. My best friend was black, but y'all love each other, and I love that about you. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
Asian culture, you gotta be your own. So I love this culture. So.
So let me ask everybody real quick. And I love the fact that y'all starting out. Y'all a little better, y'all veterans. Brittany's starting out, you know what I'm saying? T's OG, you know what I'm saying? But I want to ask y'all, what do y'all feel like the future of podcasting team looks like, in y'all opinions?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna blow. Because even with this platform right here, like I met all y'all this year. Like, I didn't know nobody before. Yeah. No, I mean last year. I forget that when you say about 2 weeks. I met y'all 2 weeks ago. But no, in 2023, you know what I'm saying? I got my change. I did this all in 11 days. But I met all y'all last year, and I feel like the way podcasts moving, the way that we all talk and converse, and we are collaborating because this is a collaboration right here. We all got our own way we conduct business, but we here for one purpose, basically. But the way of podcasting is, as long as it stays like this, in our respective field of our individuality, then we'll keep growing. As long as it's like, you doing your thing over there, and then like, hey, I got episode 5. You want to bring them on? Come on, episode 5. Hey, you got episode 2. You said you like a lot of male people on your show. Like, so I'm hearing everybody. I'm walking around the room getting to know each of y'all, and I'm listening. Kenny, right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hear everybody's show, and so the pull-up experience, like even the name of it, pull up and get an experience. Like, and so here at the Midwest Takeoff, we want you to take off on your platform, on our platform. Like, let's help you. You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like the way all of our stuff is geared is for progression. And that's my take on it.
I feel like these two, I've known them for a while, and these two are the epitome of hard work and also talent. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I'm glad. God makes us know people for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps me. You know what I'm saying? He's younger than me. He can tell me, like, a cooler way to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you just a businessman.
I try, man. I appreciate it.
And then my show partner right here. I'm glad I found out you get guys. You got to courage, chicken. I everybody in here have good energy. I love it.
It just takes motivation for someone to believe in us. You know what I'm saying? Someone to believe in us, like hashtag there, he believe in me. He pushes every morning, like every week he's there with me. Every week he's there with me. It takes King T. I love this, or he helps me, or it just takes each other to. He sent us a message, on DM, good job. Share something. You know what I'm saying?
It takes 2 seconds to
And you have great energy.
It takes 2 seconds to
because when I see you and you talk about having guests, when you have guests.
Yeah.
But even you by yourself have a strong presence. You know what I'm saying? All three of you have a strong presence.
Yeah, when we first met, we had a strong presence.
You had a strong presence.
I have a drink. I see you sneaking a drink. I'm like, that's how we met. But thanks to him, he brought the podcast together at the OEAs. Because I really wasn't gonna go because I think I was just moving here at that time. I was like, and he was like, "Are you gonna come?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm coming because I'm gonna support you. Because you support me all the time." So we went. I met you. I met you. Did I meet you?
We crossed paths, but you did not.
Oh, you didn't. Why? You think?
I didn't know who y'all was. I didn't know who you see what was going on.
Yeah, I'm okay. So I'm an Aquarius. I have to peep. I walk around. Yeah, I go around. I see everybody.
You didn't speak though. So.
I'm true.
He had a good energy with us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I sat down and
we would have had him on the show.
You know what? They kept us in the back in the boom boom room.
know, dirty
I see y'all.
And everybody that came back there, I'm like, oh, y'all the boo.
Everybody like that. Everybody like that. Because of you. You know.
I had a 2-second, 3-second thing on y'all.
Come on, bro. It got out.
They didn't put it out though.
Out this week. Out now.
I was out now.
I just want to say, I mean, I think everything would be cool as long as everybody knows it. Like me and him, we talk about, like, when we talk about, but we stay out of relationships. Like, especially like me, because like, I'm not a person to give a relationship. I'm not a relationship person to give a relationship. I'm not giving no advice to no men or women. I'm hard to believe you do what you want to do, love who you want to love, and that's your business.
Yeah.
So, you know, so we don't cross, you know, we don't really cross into that. We might, like, we had one segment where, you know, I told a story about when I was on flying 8 one time or whatever. This is, you know, give something new or whatever, but, you know, we know where our niche is.
Yeah.
So I think as long as everybody figure out what they're doing, what they bring to the table, and just don't try too much to be something that they're not. I think.
And good advice that I got too is don't stray away from what you're doing because the internet will catch it. That, you know, this is what you're doing, and they're going to follow that. And they're going to start following, and they're going to keep following. They're going to keep showing stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're going to keep showing you to different people that's interested in what you're doing. So just keep doing because we're new. We're brand new. You know
I got a question though. Red Blazer, this is to you because you ain't been talking. That's why I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you. Yeah, but I want to know more about your show and what you guys do over there because I haven't heard you really say nothing. So.
Well, I am a one-woman show. I pretty much do it all, so that's why you haven't heard too much about me. It's just me. That's my team. And what really kind of inspired me, I will give kudos to I'm just bringing his flowers.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Started off as asking me to be a guest, then it transferred into being a guest host.
Oh, yeah, I pushed it.
Yes, he did. It's something that I don't normally even do. I don't like to be in the spotlight. I don't like to be in front of people. I'm very much an introvert, and I really much be in my little corner. But, you know, you definitely pushed me, and it not only did you push me, but you allowed me to be in a room with such phenomenal entrepreneurs within the city that I never would have been exposed to, you know what I mean? And it opened my mind to be like, wow, because of the different avenues that they chose, it really got me thinking like, wow, I'm really passionate about helping people. And having been through what I've been through, especially my passion is relationship, because I've pretty much been through it all except for being a widow. I've been married, I've been divorced, I've been single, I've been dating. So that is just the way.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely already decided. And it's going to get me out of my shell and get me talking to people and them talking to me, and it's really going to, I think that's going to be the formula for a lot of our podcasts, and that's continued growth. It's just getting out of your normal self and really networking with people and just getting out of your one period. So
the number one thing I heard today, right, was community, y'all, and being a part of the community. And I think that's what we're trying to build here with this podcast United, is community, safe spaces to feel comfortable enough to ask for that person that you might have seen online that was cool, dope. Man, I wish it was on my. Man, you got a whole. If any one of us got him on there, you got him on there. That's how it's got to be. Because we're going to keep growing that way, and we're going to keep building each other. And don't worry about trying to be something that may be uncomfortable. So you may want to talk about relationships 2 years from now. Don't think just because you're not doing it now, don't mean you can't do it. I'm gonna have 17, 18 different podcasts, and I might be on all 18 of them because I'm gonna talk about it all. But that's just because in podcasting, it's really about the person. It ain't really about. It's about the niche, but it's really about the person. So if the person got 7 niches, they can have 7 podcasts. He got 2, I got 3 already. So it's like, don't never stop yourself from growing, never stop yourself from developing. But I think the most important thing for the podcast space in Cleveland is to stay together, continue to stay a community, stay working with different podcasters, be okay with inviting new podcasters in, being okay with other people winning and showing the love and all of these things, because I do see there is hate in the podcasting in the world for some strange reason, because it's all just starting. Ain't nobody really getting no money yet. But we gotta let them be the outliers. Because if they're the outliers, they gonna feel awkward. Absolutely. But if we let them be the outliers and we are the community, we will bring the money here too, which will bring the opportunities that we want to live the life that we want. So we come together, everything honestly will change.
I would say like every few months, like get a gathering of the podcasters, like even
Or plan.
Yeah, and then do the same thing.
Too much time.
So you talking about like every month?
Every
Nigga, we
month.
live pod every month in this motherfucker.
But that's it too. You gotta come to these live pods.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
we can talk and converse and have questions.
That's fine. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, we had a group thread with all of us right now. I literally have enough clients to drop in 10 podcasts in this year. What I'm saying is, we do whatever the fuck we want. It's our race, our pace.
All right, so our pace, I like that.
If niggas want to just start doing more, we can just start doing more. Like, the only thing that is the difference between what the upper echelon pods out here is doing and us is that barrier of bread. At the same time, we have the hunger and we just need to put in butts.
That's it.
At the end of the day, every move that gets made is going to push you the fuck forward. I'm sorry that people are shitty and have given y'all whatever problem they've given y'all. I understand though. It don't matter. One experience is enough.
But after this, y'all get a whole lot of attraction.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. Fuck them niggas up.
Somebody call them out.
Like,
Shit on check. My next episode on Monday is industry entanglement.
But this is what I'm saying. Fuck them niggas up. I don't give a fuck.
You gotta start saying that.
Not the real
Get out of here.
But how do we say no? Like, how do we...
You say exactly what you just said.
I got you.
Okay, fuck this shit.
Fuck y'all niggas, bro.
Set it down. Fuck y'all niggas.
Right, you asked, nigga, what does the future of podcast look like? I'm gonna tell you.
Work with people that work with you.
I'm gonna level with y'all like this right here, right? I told you, I'm a transparent nigga, bro. That is why people fuck me. Because I'll just tell you whatever. I don't gatekeep. I don't gotta hide shit. Because nobody's gonna do what I do, how I do. I'll tell you whatever the fuck you wanna know, nigga. Y'all can go over there and look and write down the name of every piece of equipment in this bitch. I don't care. Because you're not gonna use it how I use it. I don't care. I don't want to stop nobody from improving it and getting better and doing what they do. That's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
For what, my nigga? What I don't do, I don't fucking wait on niggas. Come on. No, because I felt like I have no fucking clue what we gonna do now. I literally no fucking clue. What I did say to you and everybody else who asked me about it, I'll sit down with these people. I'll chop with these people. That's cool. We can talk. But the second I feel like anybody in this room is going to be in the way, slow me down, my progress, my people's progress, hold me the fuck back, those people can walk back out. I don't deal with that shit, bro. I don't do attitudes. I don't do egos. Nigga, I got too many accolades. I'm too good at too much shit to be concerned about somebody else who feel like they special. Nigga, you not be in the same city, in the same room. Eat a dick. Bruh. Thank you. With TNT. You know what I'm saying? So, if you ask me what the future of podcasting looks like, you ask me, nigga. It looks like me. Niggas I'm with, stepping on everybody, bro. Every single way, bro. Stepping on everybody.
If you don't think regimes happen like that, you got life fucked up. If you don't think Young Thug and Lil Baby came together and was like, we about to fuck Atlanta up, they was in the studio together. They had the money. Was like, all right, we about to do this, and bring our people here.
I ain't gonna hold you this, nobody. And I give niggas a fair fucking chance.
Yes, we're not stopping you. If you do another chance, we just gonna be the best.
And I, cause I could. I I'm gonna put y'all all on the motherfucking spot because it's the second month in a row now that I said I have a spot for anybody who wants to come pull up and do this live pod thing. None of you motherfuckers said let's do it. Nigga, that's me reaching out and saying come fuck with it because you see where I'm at, you see what we doing. We in this bitch every day.
Put that. No.
If I can help y'all speed up y'all progression dramatically, then I fucking can. Talk to you.
Knowledge is power.
Because why the fuck not? Because at the end of the day, if I help y'all shit go crazy, and my shit is going crazy, and then we're all doing that, we're promoting and fucking with each other, there's no drawback to it. There's no negative.
And let's be like the whole state, just like Atlanta. We have Cleveland just like that for a podcast.
That's the point. I'm funding myself over 10 shows, not to mention my own 2 shows. And I don't touch none of y'all shows. That's fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I want to touch everything dope. Because that's what I need. Dope shit. So if I'm dope and there's other dope people around, I don't want dope niggas against me. I want dope niggas with me.
Yeah.
So let's do shit, bro. Like, I'm a new brand, bro. Like, this shit gotta.
And there's different ways. You don't have to produce everybody's podcast. You partnered up with me to do the live. Like, that's how it can look different. Everybody want to either be over people or under. It don't have nothing to do with that. All right, what do you bring to the table? This is what I bring to the table. This is our values. Let's get to work. I mean, if we're not talking like that, again, we are wasting a lot of time.
And not just that, like knowledge. Like, bro, how often do I talk to you and whatnot? Like, me and you, we collaborate on so many different things. Just
and we have to.
We have to, yeah, man. I mean, listen.
And we got bigger because of it.
Thanks,
I would never be like.
Tired of carrying that load? Drop the house. Gutter Properties will buy your house as is with offers up to $300,000. Need serious repairs, liens, taxes, or judgments? We'll work through your unique situation to get that house off your back. During your free, no-obligation appraisal, we maintain social distancing and take every precaution to ensure your experience is safe. Drop the house. Gutter Properties. Call us or visit gutterproperties.com today.
It's not important, but like, the fact that people walk up to me and be like, oh, I want to do that, that's cool, but it would never happen if I didn't, like, talk to people like you, like Andy Lewis, like, people who really, like, actually have something they're doing in their lives. Like, you got to be around people who actually want something, because people don't. Certain people just don't want it, and they will fake it till they make it, and they will be right there with you like they wanted it just like you did, and they did. They just wanted to be close enough to get what you got from what you had to do. And the bad part about it is you had to do it. And they didn't. And that's just so disrespectful. And I didn't understand that until I really started having to work. And then people still wanted me to just keep working and be free and still. But I don't care if you like me or not.
I learned that just in the last I told you, man.
Exactly.
I had to drop a lot of people because of that. Like, your work ethic and my work ethic is not aligned.
I don't hate you though. And you're not a bad person.
Exactly.
I just gotta get away from you.
You gotta go.
That's it. Because I got somewhere to go.
You asked me, and I haven't had it happen in the podcast space, but I have had it happen in every other space that I'm operating in hosting, in rapping, in art, in event coordination, all the other shit that I do, the other bags that I've been in, that I'm still in. I've had to have somebody. I've seen somebody. I've had somebody with interaction with them business like fuck some shit up, and then from that point it's just all right, right here. So I have too much shit going on over here.
Yeah.
I can't have you fucking up, my nigga. I'm over here with you.
We have a whole, like, just us three, we can do this, and actually have a customer along who not only didn't have our best interest at heart, but also wanted to sabotage us if he wasn't, excluded within certain things. So we understand, you're gonna lose people, you're gonna gain new people.
That's all.
This is all.
That's funny.
It was love at first sight. Or first kiss.
I don't know, man. Look, I just this pro-free shit. It's fucking really aggressive.
No, listen.
If y'all ain't already seen it, it's about to be worse. And all I want to do is just dope shit. That's it. I don't ask for much. I say all the time. I say, your shit, yeah, I just want to be better than everybody. And I want everybody around me to feel the same way and to progress towards that shit. It's like,
competition among friends.
Yeah, bro, like listen, it's so fucking necessary, dog.
It's so
It levels you up. Hey, bro, I just bought a Bukkati. What'd you get this week? You know what I'm saying? I
Exactly.
know how you got it.
Like, nigga, I know. I'm low-key. Now you're flexible. I'm low-key. He's got this turn. Leave me alone. I'm getting to work, okay? I was looking at clips from y'all show, and I was like, ooh, this shit really, really dope. Like, jealous. Don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm like, damn, this is somebody who shit is like really. But it also made me feel good. Like somebody else is actually putting in fucking effort.
Yeah, I believe in quality.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, not just throw that shit out there, bro. Like, and when I put out the promo clip that I dropped the other day, you know, bro, like 20 something miscellaneous ass people just out dope. All them fucking shares the clips and blah. Like people reaching out, yo, can you help us with? And I can say it because nobody can come out. Katt Williams and say, I'm fucking high. I told him, I went and looked at all these niggas shits and was like, okay, here's what's right, here's what's wrong. For nothing, my nigga. For nothing. I didn't ask for shit. Yeah. I didn't have to do that. And I didn't say, well, come down and get a consultation, my nigga. No, I just, here it is, bro. Yeah. And hopefully, me putting that type of energy out there and me being willing to be that person just keeps my name up. Even if I'm sitting on my ass and not doing a motherfucking thing, that's the kind of energy that keeps shit coming back my way. For me to be able to stay on top of shit, I can take a break and I can still come right back and act as this niggas that's fucking me. And I feel like that's the energy that we need to have.
And the last thing I want to say is if you get tired, if you get weary, y'all got to speak up. And I ain't even talking about all of us. I'm talking about y'all out there, the other podcasters. Like, speak up, because, like, ain't no time to just, like, stop doing it. Because momentum is real in this game. Momentum is real when it comes to podcasting, for sure.
And factual talk, nigga. God damn it, fucking nigga. 80% of podcasts don't get to episode 10.
Man, listen.
Don't be a sub 10 ass nigga. Don't be a I quit at episode 8 ass nigga. You Jake as fuck. Don't do that.
Hey, our season finale was last Sunday, right? That was our 20th episode. Yeah,
exactly. After the 80% don't make it to 10, another 80% of that don't make it to 20. I know the first season. That's real though. I know the stats. These niggas don't make it. Sure. These niggas do not make it. Now at the same time, though, I'm gonna put this the fuck out there. All of y'all niggas don't need podcasts. Some of y'all not good. Some of y'all niggas don't have nothing better than all the world.
But they some not good.
Oh, there's plenty that makes them not good. Because you asked, I got you. Listen. Right. I'm to make it sound cute, nigga. That's not my job. Listen, if you are about to pick up the phone and call me and tell me that you want to start a fucking podcast and talk about 50-50 splitting bills in the house, no. You're not a podcast.
No more of those in 2024.
If you're going to tell me that you actually need a podcast because you have 3-hour conversations with your best friend every day, no, you don't need a podcast because that 3 hours, it'd be about 20 minutes of actual content, 2.5 of bullshit, my nigga. And nobody wants to fucking hear that shit. If you are doing it because you think that you're going to start your pod on Monday and be rich on Friday, don't try to do a fucking podcast, my nigga. That's not how this shit works. You're not going to make instantaneous money. You're not so special and important that you go instantly go viral because you got in front of a camera. Also, sitting in front of a camera and microphone is not fucking easy. Also, being interesting. It's not fucking easy, especially if you're not an interested nigga. Which most of y'all don't find out until episode 1 when you watching it back and say, oh fuck, we're trash. So, realistically speaking, my nigga, like y'all should really think about this shit before you decide that you want to tap into a space that is a long thing, that requires some fucking work. Because this shit is not just simple. Don't just sit down and then don't just magically fucking happen. That is not what podcasting is, my nigga. It's just not. So those are the things that I think of. Also, if your fucking immediate first thought when you say, oh, we don't do a podcast, let's go on something original like Keep It 100. Because that's what it's whack, nigga, and everybody on earth already thought of that shit. Y'all ain't even got original ideas. If you only want a podcast because you saw somebody else doing this shit and figure, I could talk about that too. Wrong, nigga. Like, have a fucking idea. Like, what are you good at, bro? Like, that's what I'm telling you. Books before I even start. My nigga, there's a chef in my game, there's a fucking DJ, there's a photographer, there's a nigga But what I don't do is I don't ask nobody else to do nobody else's fucking job. So if you are a fucking accountant, pick up a calculator, not a microphone, my nigga. Like, that's not what this shit is about. I don't ask my photographer to spin records. I don't ask my DJ to shoot pictures, nigga. That's not what this is. Do what you good.
Well, what would make you want to work with somebody, you know, what God makes them work with? You know, it's something you'd be like, oh,
Dope idea, good concepts. Somebody who actually is willing to invest their money and their time into their shit. I'm not hitting niggas over the fucking head. Matter of fact, I know I'm charging less than all my
Get the market value.
I'm definitely charging less than everyone here. But I also have my own process of method, so I can have it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to work with anybody who shit is actually fucking dope. Like, sit down and watch your shit, or if I can see the potential in it, I'm willing to fuck with you. Everybody gets a fair shot with it. But I just have been doing this shit long enough to know from the first second I look at it, this is some bullshit or not, and just know not to waste my time. That's
And I love you 10-day niggas. I do. You know why? Because y'all think y'all was gonna jump in this game. Y'all thought y'all was gonna jump in this game. Everybody was gonna win this. Wrong. It's
You got the Mount Rushmore over here.
I swear you 10-day. No, you know how many people start a podcast? It's like, man, I still don't know where they at. Or what they podcast name is.
nigga, man, bro. I literally have, and I put the niggas on the spot. I know the niggas, so I don't know the niggas, they cool. But
he really got with you.
No. I had a group. They came to me, they're like, oh, we want to do a podcast. They sat down, first episode. No name. What the fuck is going on? Then episode 2, the niggas had a name. Episode 3, new name. New name. Then it was like, then it's 3 of them, but on episode 1, it was 2 of them. Episode 2, it was another 2 of them, with 1 of them missing. Then episode 3, only 1 of them. And it's like, my nigga, I didn't even get your schedule together to get the whole, all 3 of you motherfuckers together for an episode.
Your names too.
Like, it's just like,
LLC.
nobody is actually trying. Like, scheduling. Like, work, like, try.
Let me tell you, don't book somebody.
I did all that.
Bro, I'm not setting up an interview and not interviewing 4 people. Because if somebody don't pull up and I have 1 person, I'm coming to your house. What we got to do? All right, let's set the cameras up because I guess I had to come here.
Right.
So I'm not saying all of this stuff to be wasting my time.
So let me ask everybody real quick. So I want to close on this. What made y'all into podcasting? Y'all why? You know what I'm saying? What made everyone get into podcasting? It's the reason why y'all do it, right? It's the reason what keeps y'all motivated also. So let me hear that about y'all.
I got on podcasting. Everybody got a God-given talent, a God-given skill. Mine is to get the gap, and I'm a chameleon. What I mean by that, I can go to any space and fit in. And I learned that by being around the world. So I can go anywhere, and you wouldn't know if I was a millionaire, you wouldn't know if I was a street nigga, you wouldn't know, because I can fit in anywhere, and it's just my personality and being able to adapt. And so I got into podcasting because I got to get the gap, and people have the voice, so I want to be of service to people with the voice. So it's like, hey, you got something going on, but you don't know how to start. Well, come on over here and let me give you your first platform to show that you could be a star if you really invested in it. Now, everybody can't come on my show. There's DMs, hundreds of them, that tried to come on, but they didn't put in the work to get them. You know what I'm saying? So do you really believe in yourself to get on this platform? And I promise you, I put everybody on that I can. And I read every DM, I respond back to every DM, and I let them know, yes or no, but I put it in a professional way where it's like, hey, yours right here, just you get right here and come on. And because just because you rapping in a cell phone don't mean you're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are your real credentials? And so that's what we look at. And for me, just podcasting, it's a way of life. It's just who I am. I had a whole conversation with her before the camera started out. You know what I'm saying? We didn't talk already, so I look at it like talking is just what I am. Yeah.
What got me into this? I mean, genuinely for me, I tell everybody, like, I just wanted to support my friend. That's honestly what it was. I met T when in high school. He hit me up with an idea. He said, look, bro, I got an idea. I think it's going to be big. Do you want to help out? I looked and said, yes. That's literally it. And ever since then, like, we talk about this all the time. It's like just working with him and seeing the passion that he got, it made me realize the passion that I got. It made me want to be better. It made me want to, and I've advanced so much as a person, and the person I am, and the things that I'm capable of. That's what I love to see, right? I love to see that for myself. Like, oh, I didn't know I could do it. I had no idea I would be good at this or being able to contribute at this level. But now that I see it, and now that he helped me see that vision, and I see his vision, my whole goal is, like I said, from day one, when I was little, I knew I wanted to help people, I didn't know how. Now I'm helping my friend, I got to change the world and help the world. So that's good.
Well, for me, I was passionate about my lifestyle. Growing up, I was always known to just keep being quiet. As a woman, as an Asian woman, I was never allowed to do a lot of stuff sexually, or how I felt about women, or how I felt about men, how I felt about sex. It was all about keep it low, you can't act like that, you can't act like that. I'm like, no, like I want to scream. I want to scream how I felt. Like I want to scream. Like growing up, even like being a woman, like woman empowerment, how us women are changing. Like I'm older, and I'm seeing, like I teach my girls how to be women. And I see a lot of women out here that are not women anymore. So I try to instill that into women, like, wearing heels. Like all those women are wearing heels. Like, not a lot of women are wearing heels. But I just want to be like a women empowerment where we're okay to talk about us being women. We're submissive. I know a lot of women don't like being submissive, but we are. And I talk about us being submissive and how I talked earlier about men being our king. And it will always be like that to me. So everybody forgets that we are women. And I want to instill that in our women these days. Some people are not like that, but I want to scream out, this is the reason why some relationships don't work. We talk about love versus lies. That's what we are.
Follow Instagram for relationship.
What?
Don't follow Instagram for relationship.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm following my heart. I'm following what
I'm saying in general, not you.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna find love one day, but Maybe. I am looking for something that's open right with me. Like I am in an open relationship. I love my man to have another woman. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we do in our culture. Like our men have multiple women. Because multiple women do multiple things to our one man. Like who don't want that, right? I think it's clean to have, some type of, relationship. Open-minded relationships. Come talk to us. You come this way, honey. Don't be shy. We're happy over there. But that's my passion. You've been talking all day. No, but I'm really new to all of this. So I initially started off as a guest on her season 2. Then episode 2, I came as a guest again. I love the Carmel got sick, so I ended up filling in, and then they asked me to be, a third co-host. And I think really quickly on my feet more than most people do. So like you can literally come in and be like, the house is burning down. I'm like, get right there in the middle while it's burning down. Pull the couch to the side right now. Take a picture. Let's run out and call the police real quick. Like that's just me. So I think that's why I like this space because I'm mentally creative. I just don't normally do it. And I'm looking for a friend. No. It's like pretty much. We have the same lifestyle. That's good. And she just like, she said, okay, when, and how? Pretty much. And every single time she wants me there, I show up. But I think what really brought me here was seeing her in that mode. When you see her where she don't. Like, our energy is down when it comes to networking, communication, when it comes to like being on time, being present, being there. Every single time I go, she's so good. Seeing that made me want more than just believe in her, be with her.
You know, like I saw that picture. I'm like, man,
To the top.
we can't get paid.
You have no sleep, what's it called, late night, early morning? That's what it is. I know, I wake him up every morning at 6 o'clock. Yo, what?
Good morning. Good morning. Why are you so sleepy?
Wake up now.
You know what?
I'm just lay down at 4.
Right.
Not in the house.
Yeah, but I'm always up. I'm always posting too. Just like, you always posting. You always gotta post. You gotta promote. You gotta get your name out there. You know, it's hard. And like I said, it's hard. So we gotta keep promoting. Promoting is big. So.
Ooh, I don't know. You know, a lot of times I don't really think I'm that interested in a person. But you know what? I know. Because like me, I work. You know, I'm real big on mental health. I volunteer in the community. I do focus groups and everything. So I'm always in the community, like trying to help kids, help other people, and everything. And you know, a lot of our success to our channel goes to him because he knows everybody. You know, he's well known around Cleveland, and I think we mesh good because he's not egotistical, and I'm far from egotistical. Like, you know, we have conversations. I don't need the spotlight. You know, I don't need all the attention. Actually, I don't like the spotlight. I don't like attention. So, but it's like everybody knows him, so it's just like, oh, so you know Terrence, and so we work well together because you know we listen to each other even though we argue, and it's like
It's brotherly argument.
yeah, but the thing about it is like it's not like I know like even though because we're around each other all the time, we talk to each other all the time, so everything is gonna be perfect. You know, you're gonna have those disagreements, and you know us having those disagreements, and we can come back as men and you know work it out. That shows me that you know that you know you care about me. And you know, I really appreciate it because you know, as men, you know, we kind of. But you know, as men, it's always this tough facade, and you know, like if you go somewhere, you don't know certain dudes, they always mean bug you and act tough and be the toughest people in the room and all that stuff. But it's like you know, me and him just work real well together. I don't have to worry about him crossing me. I know he has my back. There's been plenty of times, even when I really didn't know him that well, like he would call me, check up on me, like, hey, do you need this? And it was kind of weird. I'm like, I don't even know this dude all like that, but he would call me.
That's a real friend.
Yeah, but that's a real friend. He would call me, check on me. I was going through a whole bunch of stuff in my personal life. This dude was always there, and I mean, I'm always going to be appreciative. You know, to him, like whatever he's doing or whatever, I'm always there for him. It's like I don't play both sides of the fence or whatever. It's like you got a problem with him, you got a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't, you know, I'm right with this dude.
So that's why you get it. You support it.
Well, yeah. Plus, I feel like sometimes, you know, our conversations. I feel like sometimes our conversations, like, they can't help people out there. You know, me being, you know, older gentleman talking about my mental health and everything. You know, a lot of times, you know, as men, we don't tend to try to focus on our mental health. So, you know, I have that. Not that. You know, people like, you know, you working on your mental health and talking about your mental health. It really helped me or whatever. So, but I mean. Support a friend, helping people out. I guess that's what I do.
I love that. Well, I love that from I think since he's shorter. I thought conversation, ideas, talking. That's just something that I love. And I feel like a lot of things that I have to say may help somebody, and sometimes listening to helps me. You know, so just getting into the idea. You know, I was a communications major, and just like always learning and wanting to know what's going on and what's going on. It's not even just in like pop culture, but as far as what's going on in like mental health, what's going on in humanity. It's like something that, you know, a lot of things that we talk about on the show, and that just like really helps me, you know, helps me out. And I feel like I can help other people out with doing that. So I want to help people, and I feel like that's a part of me helping people. There's a lot of other things that I do. Stand-up comedy. I've done directing on like different local projects. I've written books. I've done directing on other. I started directing on my own local project. And that's just a little piece of who I am. So the podcast adds to that as well too, and I really want to get to that because I know that it's actually therapy for you and it's therapy for other people. So when you do the podcast, and I'm so happy that you're Jamaican because that's something that we already got on the show.
Who did you disagree with you on?
Because I said I'm Jamaican. You say, but it's kind of like it's a part of you. Your culture is a part of you. So I'm like, being from Jamaica, you're like. So 17. It's a running joke. Yeah, it's a running joke. So you know, about me being from Jamaica. But yeah,
You want to ask you about that football?
Football.
Oh, it's only
it's a lot of inside.
I'm gonna say, I know that nigga from Go. I ain't gonna say
it's always better.
Jamaica, we have like a whole bunch of different stuff. Like, you only know that because you did that. But yeah, I just feel like weird. Yeah, I just feel like doing the show, I learned a lot. I can do a lot. That's what it is.
Come on, bro.
So mine was kind of birthed out of pain. So for those who may not know, I was once upon a time married, and I went through the most traumatic experience of my life. And I journaled everything. I went through pretty much everything. Therapy was a big help. It helped me kind of get to the root of things. And to be able to get to a place of forgiveness, get to a place of more of a positive mindset. And I wanted to be able to help other people to be able to heal too, because it is possible. And again, you don't have to hate that person. You don't have to hate yourself. You don't have to question yourself. But it just came a point where I just wanted to take that pain and be able to help people. So to your point, I just want to see everybody just grow and become a better you. So that's where Beauty Told is. And that's why I kind of branched it off where it can be relational, which is kind of more based on what I went through. But also financial, because I was able to dig my credit from the ground up and get it to where it is now. And then even just lifestyle, because I get people all the time asking about different things that I wear or makeup tips and things. But I just want to better people in every aspect that I can, in any way that I can. So that is Beauty Told.
It don't matter, but listen, I've been in theater, bro. Like all the time.
Hold on. You gotta tell me your podcast again, right? You do so many.
Okay, well, so listen.
Like the real
first
podcast,
right? So initially, I'm like, all right, I knew I wanted to tap into the podcast space, but I low-key didn't want to talk about music because I didn't want to listen to music. Right? And then the local rappers, I don't hear that shit. But those, my niggas know y'all. Like, I've done concerts for my niggas. You know what I'm saying? We're looking out things. Me and my niggas go to a concert because fuck it, why not? But outside of my niggas, I'm trying to sound like other niggas from other cities. Talking about fucking standing on the couch at the producer, nigga. Fuck it. So, with that being said, I didn't want to do a music podcast, not initially. I wanted to do something kind of general talk, but then that also put me in a space where every week I just got to come up with some shit, and that's but like the thing I know, it's like movies. The DVD collection is like $7 strong. So it's obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? When I'm watching shit on at the house, obnoxious shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like I know film, I know TV, I know regular, actor, cinematographer. So these are things that I know. So I'm going to the people all the time. Every time I'm seeing a new movie, I'm talking to DJ Stephen. That nigga said one call on my phone. If some shit come out on Thursday, we on the phone Thursday night, like, hey, did you see anything? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm also seeing my co-host of the podcast, every time, because we go to the same theater, we're at the same premiere. You know what I'm saying? We get the dance passes, we And so I'm like, I know I can do a podcast TV show. It would just be like that, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I also wanted to go into strategically from a perspective of there's always a new movie now. There's always a new show, there's always a new season, a new episode. So we never not had shit to talk about.
That's good.
So, fuck it. Let's do a podcast. I mean, instead of one was supposed to do it, he was doing last week. I agree with you. And I took the time to shout out to my niggas. So he was too busy to really tap me and get our shit in motion. And that led me to say, okay, well, fuck it. Let's go ahead and do a pod with me and Big and Mark Moore from Get Fusion with Dreams. Mark was too busy. And then shout out to Mark. Shout out to Mark. I think he was too busy. So he was like, all right, cool, fuck it. We're gonna go ahead to find a studio and try to do that. Went around, niggas wanted way too much motherfucking. Like some shit that was like $1,600 or something. I was fucking produced by at a couple of studios that was around. So it was like, all right, that doesn't work. So then, like anything else that I was trying to do, I got pushed into a space where like, if I want to do it, I got to fucking figure it out myself. You know? So once I had done that, well, now niggas done fucking opened up a can of bullshit, nigga, because now I know how to do it my goddamn self. So I'm gonna be all ass, I'm dropping all the fucking time. So that put me in that mindset, in that space. And then we just attacked it so fucking aggressive. And then it felt good, I was enjoying myself with it. But now I'm turned up and I'm figuring out how to do more, add more, let's do this, let's bring that into it. And once I'm moving that way, then it's just like, nigga, full steam. Then other people start reaching out, nigga, where did you come from? Like, this shit, like, help us, like, you know what I'm saying? Can we get what you wanted, and then, all right, well, fuck it, now bring it in. All of a sudden, something that I did because I wanted to do it turned into this, you know what I'm saying? Turned into a fucking business. So that's kind of how that shit went. And then, like I said earlier, now I'm driven by like the desire to just like smoke it. So it's like, we out. You know what I'm saying? I've been inside this media shit, this entertainment shit for ever, and this is just another thing that I see it as an opportunity. Keep yourself relevant. Because if we drop an episode every week, I can take out that episode 10, 20 clips. So it's just like, there's nothing else that niggas do. Like, that you can get that much shit out of in the world where niggas is always looking to shit to drop something. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was rapping, you can do a show, but you only gonna do one show. If you got the weekend popping, you might get a couple shows in the weekend. But that's not enough, bro. Like, it's almost never enough. But if you can do something like a pod, and this applies for your business if you're fucking smart. Right. If you have a pod about business, if you have a business, you should have a podcast. Because you ain't got to talk about what the rest of the world talk about. You can talk about your business. You can talk about your experience with business on whatever the case may be. I see this shit as a vehicle for you to be able to express yourself, get your voice out, push what it is that you want to push out into the world, like, and get it out there in abundance. Right. Keep yourself in motion. So now it's like, it's a necessity. I can't not do it. Because I got too much that I can pull from that I'm going to do.
Alright. So the reason why I started was to find my voice. I was always in leadership positions and stuff, but I was always feeling like it took so much for people to get that I was serious. Like, I've been serious since I was 7 years old. I always say that. And for me, it was about after football had ended and I came back from college. I just knew I had more to do in this world, and I knew I had something to say. And I started hosting, and I just felt like he had just said, like, it just wasn't enough. Like, yeah, you can get booked. I was getting booked. You can get 2-3 shows a weekend. You still might come home with $100, and it's like you hustling all day. So in 2019, I found podcasting because of Joe Rogan, and I had been watching, but I didn't understand he was doing podcasts. He was just like, it was YouTube. He was always interviewing people. But the thing about it is, I've been watching interviews since I was like 10 years old, like The Breakfast Club. Like, I've been watching like those impactful interviews since I was little. So I love it now. I used to hate it, man. But I love people say if they don't like listening to music no more. Because I'm like, that's why I'm gonna keep winning, because I do. I drove up here listening to Big Flame Dave, shout out Flame, and Rose Camp, and Buddy Farm, and I listen to The City I listen to local artists. I've always listened to people who's coming up because, for one, I feel their hunger and I know they want to make it. So if somebody really trying, I can feel it in their music, and I always been a music guy. But two, I always felt like anything I attach myself to is truly. And this is kind of different for me now, but it's truly like something God has me to do. So I can't even, so like that's why I can't even play. Like even when I be wanting to, I can't because I know how serious it is. But I also know how to change people's lives around me. So it be something I can't play with. So it went from me finding my voice to I have to try to get as many people to find their voice and give them the light, give them the chance to really shine their light. And I believe you said it earlier, but if you give other people their light, you're gonna get some light. People gonna start, so it don't be me. It don't be having nothing to do. I got the work ethic, and I thank God for it. And I got it from my playing sports, but it's truly the people and the energy that they bring coming with, because they come hungry now. They come with, I'm trying to make something just like you. And I'm like, I'm just trying to get to the next. But that for me was the environment I thrived in so many years playing football. I didn't want to make it my whole life. So now that it is, it's like, I don't know who can stop me.
Come on, man.
I'll
come for him. Hey, you know what?
But no, that's the thing. Even if you, like, I'm so good now, even if, and it has to happen. When somebody does get big, when somebody does do their thing, it's only going to help the space and help all of us. I don't see competition no more because at the end of the day, I'm going to be here. I'm going to go sit down with somebody else. That's something I love to do for me. Anytime I had a bad day, I set up an interview myself because I need your energy because I know you fighting to get to your spot and I'm trying to fight. So all this stuff we're dealing with our lives, let's talk about where we going.
It's like if Brandon busts out making big, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep showing that episode.
Every fucking platform that has footage from Katt Williams, they can go grab.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I've been seeing him all week.
Bro, I was on fucking YouTube shows like, I saw Katt Williams on the couch with fucking Jamie Fallon. I'm like, oh, he went on there too. Then I realized that shit said classic throwback.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all niggas. I see what y'all doing.
I'm like, Katt Williams.
Everybody coming to get that streaming.
I gotta find that one. I gotta find that one because I saw one when he was a little kid. It's like, why did that happen? I'm like, oh,
I want to say for me, y'all, I'm sitting here in the vision right now. I know when we started, Cleveland was not known. Like, I know y'all new to Cleveland, but Cleveland, but like Cleveland's not known for collaborating. We're not known. And I like, well, shit, we gotta change that around. And I know for us, we literally sitting around. We're like, when you think about entrepreneurs, because just like people here with artists, we like they're entrepreneurs, right? And we like, man, we think my entrepreneurs gonna be about 4 names in Cleveland. We like, man, forget it. We know so many great people. And we really sat down and shout out to Marquita, man. I know you watch Marquita, by the way. We sat down like we got to start something. My mom always said, so no one's doing it, do it yourself. And I know T can attest to this. We reached out to so many people when we first started, and they were like, red. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm glad to say that is not the case anymore. If good for people have been on the podcast who are here.
4 months, you know. I ain't winning everything.
Listen.
Y'all fucking.
Listen. And then we schedule people on the podcast. So thank y'all to y'all. We're gonna get to y'all if y'all watching or whatnot. But that's all God, in all honesty, because we thinking like Earn Leisure. Shout out to Troy and Rashad. Shout out to David Shan Atlanta. They put entrepreneurs on, and they got big and they blew up from there. Why can't that be here in Cleveland? And like I said, we're doing collaboration. Y'all go on our page. We're sharing y'all stuff. We're sharing y'all podcasts. That's the heart of what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're here right now. Like, we're trying to change that narrative. And thank y'all for being here tonight. Because once again, we're making it possible. You know what I'm saying? We'll continue doing that. And I'm like, I'm messing, but like, I really be talking to them. Like, we talk. And when we first started doing it, I would really say, like, we gotta get together with the people in the podcast. Because no, they're not just us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
we had to stop. We had to get to a point where we were good with what we were doing.
Yeah.
You know? And that be sometimes the hardest part, like being okay with who you are, like, and being okay with what you're creating. And it might not look like mine. It may not look like hers. It may not look like theirs, but it look like yours. And now that's you. So now when they see you and what you got going on. And now you can bring it to the table. A lot of people want to come unprepared, but want to be at the table. Because they want what's at the table, but they're not bringing nothing to the table. And we try to build a table. Yeah. Like, we got 3 legs. We can't have you here right now. Because you want to take from the table when the table is still being built. So thank y'all for helping building it.
Oh, nigga, that's the fucking game of the night, nigga. Jesus Christ. Nigga go looking at somebody at the table and like, you ain't putting on. Bitch ass nigga, I ain't around trying to go yet. I'm gonna put you together. Nigga, I'm here.
But if you got something, we can roll. We can roll together and I'll help you bring yours up and hopefully mine keep going up.
Well, Chris Rock say when you see a person on the side of the road, if you see somebody in a car, they're gonna help you push it. If they see you pushing, if you see you pushing, they're gonna push you. So that's once again, that's the reason why I reach out to everybody here.
You're right.
Not good day. Completely still.
I need your part. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can wait for you.
Now I'll push this.
Get somebody else up and get together.
And now they looking at me like, I'm not stopping. Yeah, you're right.
But once again, I appreciate y'all. And like what I said, I said we continue this, you know what I'm saying? It's not a one-time thing. Once again, we learn from shit. Like I was telling it's like before y'all got here, he helped me. Like y'all want to talk about some views. We just hit so many views. Well, that was like him. I told him that. You know what I'm saying? So he told me. So I was like, you don't know the most you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
The reason why I don't follow it, literally.
So that's what I'm saying.
Only because of collaboration.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for. I only think that. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, the person watching. Because I know you like aliens, and then y'all talking about podcasts.
If you made it this far,
right, you a real
podcast, motherfucker.
You got back right on track.
You gotta fight through it, though.
Yeah. So yeah.
Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood magic. We alien talk right now.
That's
we actually dropped the alien talk at the end.
At the end,
come on.
Matter of fact,
if you want to see what we thought about aliens, go to the Patreon.
For real.
No, that's what it was. Just close it out, y'all. So I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming tonight. Once again, you're watching this, support each of these platforms. I want everybody to sign off. Y'all sign off for your podcast and let's let everybody know where to follow y'all at, where you can watch the podcast out. All right, so.
We are live.
Love, and Lies. You can find us. You can find us on YouTube at Love, Lust, and Lies. You can also follow us on Instagram at Love, Lust, and Lies. And we also have a separate page, Love Leads Talents as well.
You can follow us at the King Teeth Network. We also got our other media page, TK and Media, where we do live events as well. Also, shout out to the merch. Gotta get it off the check.
Come on now, we ain't got a lot of our checks. I'll go get you a shirt, say.
No. They need to get it on their checks.
Link in the bio.
I'm True Nation. You can follow me on True Nation on all platforms. The Midwest Takeoff is our podcast. You can follow that on all platforms. And also follow my partner, Mila Topics. Can't leave her out for nothing. Mila Topics, True Nation. We got the Midwest Takeoff. Everyone, everything.
You follow us, Thought Ops, YouTube. I'm pretty sure y'all probably half y'all probably already following him already. Still there. And still there on Instagram. Still there on everything else.
Hopefully we get y'all Thought Ops page soon.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Is y'all looking for me?
I'll be looking for it. I'm like, you know what?
You ain't do it. We got a Thought Ops Facebook page.
Okay.
And then it's like when you go to Instagram, they're like, why you do this? You're like, oh my God. Hey, Eric, did you do it? So we are trying to start the Thought Ops. We just got so much Instagram, and there's so much different stuff that we're doing. We're working on another big project too. So it's kind of like so much other stuff going on. And we really want to thank y'all for having us here today.
Thank you.
We learned so much, man. And
I'm in Cleveland, I met a fellow Jamaican. We probably related, because I don't care about this whole ride.
I know.
Now I'm gonna go home and after I saw fish out real quick.
In the audience, right? These 5 times, but they have to be.
Everybody with that tank.
Well, here in America, it's called that thing. That's just be uncultured, you know. Everything.
It's not this onion.
UT Told on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and let's make a change.
Ooh, come on, clap it up.
Yes.
All right, it's been your boy King T from King T Network. Y'all know where y'all can follow us at the King T Network. That's the King TIF Network. You can follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Website is officially up. Go check that out. If y'all didn't come to the OEA, y'all can check all of these amazing, talented, great podcasts next year. Come on now. We doing it big. Thank y'all so much for supporting the podcasting space in Cleveland. It really matters because we have to bring energy into it. Thank you.
Fuck y'all niggas.
And he can say that too.
I can, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, fuck with it or get stepped on. That's all it is. I don't really got too much. Come fuck with it or you can get stepped on. You have 2 options. You can be a weirdo and be on the other side of fucking history.